besties, welcome back to the channel. My name is Kyin and this is Kyin is Booked. Where do I start? Alright, so I'm doing like a short daily vlog with a semi-discuss books that I've been reading, like book haul, because I went and visited, like I impulsively went and visited my friend in Salt Lake City, and I had like a really great time, but I decided to do this, I guess, like when all of the computers in the entire world for airlines were going to shut down. So that was interesting. So I flew back yesterday, and weather was my biggest problem because I flew into Charlotte. That was Belle, by the way. I flew into Charlotte, and there's of course a thunderstorm happening. So it took me a little bit to get home, and I had enough videos to get me through yesterday. But I expected to be home a lot earlier so I could like get stuff done today, and I just didn't have it in me. So I was like, oh, it'd be kind of cool. Should just do like a little catch-up vlog. You can see like my bag's still packed, and I've got my laptop right here, and they're the Cheez-Its that I ate on the plane. So yeah, I made it back home. I had a wonderful time. It's gonna be the last trip that I make before I go back to work. So that was really nice. And you know, sometimes like the universe kind of just like plans things that you really need. And like, I really needed to go and visit her and see her and like kind of just like reset, because like she's that friend for me. And it was just it was a really great few days. So I actually came back with some goodies, but also some book mail was delivered while I was gone. So my best friend, she is an incredible baker, does like pretty much everything homemade. So she sent me home with this whole bag right here. And I'm pretty sure I only need 2 teaspoons of seasoning for this. So I'm pretty sure this mix is gonna like carry me for the next like 50 years. But this is her homemade ranch recipe. So I just have to add 3 things or whatever. And I'm really, really excited because every time I go, I always like snack on veggies and eat this ranch like every day that I'm there because it's so good. So, and a funny story, this got drug tested in TSA because I didn't check my carry-on. So they literally pulled my bag and drug tested my parsley and shit. So that was fun. Cool story to tell. So these are homemade brown butter Rice Krispie treats. They're really good. She has, what do you call it? She's working on like a homemade or like a baking business. So I'll link her Instagram below. I think they have an Instagram for it. I'll link something below in case you're interested. So this is homemade Rice Krispies. I have a few of those. And then the real haul are the caramels. So I have homemade salted caramels. Homemade original caramels, homemade pretzel caramels, and then of course my favorite outside the licorice ones that she makes is homemade cinnamon caramels. So came home with a few because like my siblings all like them too, and we're all hanging out tomorrow, so I brought some home for them as well. So that was my bestie haul. Now I've got 3 packages to open. This is from Bookish and Spice. My toxic trait, if you haven't been around for a while, is I order like really pretty special editions of stuff and then I forget about it. So what did I forget about today? I always say I'm gonna open stuff before so this is the box looks like. Oh, this is my Blood and Steel. Okay. So it's Blood and Steel by Helen Schuer. And it comes with a bookmark. And there's a quote in the back. It says, "Look at me. I want you to look at me as you come undone." That seems wild. Signed book plate. Oh my gosh, this art is like, my ring light's not doing it justice right now. Okay, there we go. And I know exactly what scene this is from. Insane. Okay, so this is gonna be Blood and Steel. which is the first book in the Legends of Thesmar series. And I've actually talked about it in like 3 videos now, like my absolute obsession for this series. So I'll link my wrap up, which is where I talk about it first. And then my favorite books of the year so far video. And this is cute. I like this pen. I don't know what I'm going to use it for, but oh my gosh. This is so pretty. They are in a this one just got so chaotic. Belle's moving around, I'm moving around. Wow. Okay, so this, what I was saying is like they're from Australia, so that's why it's like so, it's wrapped so specifically. Okay. This is so pretty. Okay. I'm obsessed. Glory and Death, Immortality and Legacy. Sorry, Legend. It's the Warzords motto. Okay, so this is so, I'm honestly, oop, and then the art that they have, I have a print of, is the back one right here. I'm honestly, oh my God, it's reversible. Oh. I'm speechless. And then this is the naked hardcover. It doesn't matter who stands against you. What matters most is who stands with you. They have to do the rest of the series. This is one of the prettiest books that I own. This is so crazy. Is there art in here too? I know you're lying to me. Guys, and this is one that they said this is like of good quality, but I don't know what's wrong with it. Okay, I'm gonna deep breaths because this book is so pretty. Okay, deep breaths. I've got to text Jess when I get off of filming this because she also got it in, but she didn't show me any pictures because she's like, I just want you to like see it. I think I know what this is too. Belle, please don't. Lay down. Okay. I open up the next one, so it won't be like too bad. So I got the Royal Elite Volume 1. Onyx. I mean, I can't. Oh, Jesus. Oh, man. How many? Oh, this is cute. Editions is too many. Some stickers. Oh. This is cool. And it's signed. Okay, so this is Levi and Astrid and Adam and Aiden and Elsa. Oh, these are so cool. This thing is, it has 4 books in it. So Cruel King, Deviant King, Steel Princess, Twisted Kingdom. So this is volume 1 of the Onyx edition from, what do you call it? This is Eternal Embers, right? I don't know. Okay, so I'm obviously gonna have to find the second one. I got this one off of Pango, actually. So I just got really lucky that it was like also fairly inexpensive too. Like, I was pretty jazzed about that. Okay, and this one I bought at Readers Take Denver. Yeah, I did go to that signing. So I bought it at that one. This is a special. This is a special edition of one of Lana Petrachek's books. Her special editions are stunning, and like from what I understand too, like she designs the majority of like the art and the covers and stuff, because outside of being a writer, she's also an artist herself. Oh my god, and Belle's gonna jump down. Oh. Okay, I thought I opened it. I'll be back. Okay, so I have it open. So this is like the little hardcover, like little thing it comes in. And then Castles of Nevers and Nightmares. And sprayed edges, of course. Tiny things are capable of great catastrophe is the quote on the back. This is just so pretty. And here's the title page right here. Wow. And then the art in here. So pretty. So like I said, I got this when I went to Reader's Take Denver. I special ordered it off of her website because there was like a deal, from what I understand. And then it wasn't gonna ship out until this month anyways. And this is a bag, and it says "Chillin' Like a Villain." So that's the bookish mail that showed up while I was gallivanting in Salt Lake City. And guys, it really is so crazy in airports right now. It's insane. So also too, I wanted to chat with you about, I'm on the third book in the series. So it's Court of Winter by Krista Street, I believe. My Kindle literally died. I'm halfway through the third book right now. I've been binging them. I started reading it on my way home yesterday. So I started book one, finished book one today, finished book two, halfway through book three. I'm just exhausted, so I've just been reading basically. But this is the story of a prince, and he comes to her town, and he thinks that she is going to be able to save the kingdom, and she is just not sure that she's going to be able to do that, and she thinks this prince is crazy, and that he's taken her against her will and is like holding her prisoner. And there's so much happening. Like, I'm in the third book, and I'm trying really hard to remember like where the first book like ends off, but essentially like she believes that the prince is responsible for killing like half of her family, and she's removed from her town to go with the prince, leaving her sister behind. And like they're really poor, like really poor, and she's scared that by leaving her sister behind that it means like a death sentence for her sister, because like, you know, between the two of them they're able to bring enough in, but you know, like it just doesn't seem like it's gonna work out. And so she comes, and she started treating like a lady, she's being treated like a lady, and like all these things happen, and then all of a sudden like she's entered into these trials to win the prince's hand and essentially the opportunity to marry him, because the king's gone back to the archaic ways of the lands where like an arranged marriage is how you end up married, right? And there's so much more happening here, and I've really enjoyed it, like obviously because I've read so many of these books like within the last 24 hours. It's a really nice, like, I want to say short, sweet, and to the point, because there's still some things that I wish they would just like get it done with, right? But I'm really enjoying like kind of the adventure of being in this world. And like I said, I'm on book 3, so it's a solid 4-star series for me right now. I will not say that our Harbinger of Death is going to unseat any of my faves, but I'm really enjoying kind of like his personality and like how possessive he is over our female main character, and like how, you know, standing up against him and continuing to protect herself and her independence is really important to her. So like I really appreciate like the growth from both sides. And I'm really enjoying the story and the secondary characters and all of that. I'm kind of hoping that her sister gets a spinoff. I haven't done too much research. Like I just dove straight into her backlist like with this book. So I'm kind of interested to see what happens. But yeah, that's all I got. I am gonna go and edit this and post it and keep reading. Well, if my Kindle charges. I don't know. I guess you'll probably give it some time. So I didn't mean to do that. But as always, thank you so much for watching. There will be a new video tomorrow as well, since we are in KyinJuly, which I think we're on day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 4 or 5? I don't know. But for sure, keep watching. I'm having the best time. So I'll chat with you guys later, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.